It's an experience like no other. This is everything I ever wanted.
I owe everything to skateboarding. There's agency and there's power in being able to like fabricate.
That was good, right, Djim?
It was really in your face.
Wow. I am Jim. Nice to meet you in person.
My name is Gabe Bangnivan, and I'm the footwear design apprentice on the men's inline team.
My name is Deja Brown. My role here is a graphic design apprentice.
My name is Liam Pitts, and I'm the color designer for the All-Stars design team.
My name is Brian Wilson, and I'm an all-star design apprentice in apparel at Converse.
I actually didn't know that graphic design was a thing until my sophomore year of high school. And I was like, this is pretty sick.
Well, yeah, I always wanted to be a designer. My passion is to not just design clothes, but to create, period.
You can never go wrong with one of these right here.
My experience at the start was just like mind-blowing to see the campus, to see like Boston. Never been to Boston, so Boston's pretty cool. Yo, we in the box, yo, we in the box!
It just feels like an innovative space, like it's like bleeding creativity, like bleeding ideas. So I just saw a few concepts, some senior concepts. I don't know if I can speak about them, but it's sick. It's awesome.
It's cool to see Converse's history and know that we can kind of start touching back on those, especially like the archives, like these shoes that are just like so like neon and pastel colored and just like things that you don't really see shoes doing unless it's like a kid's shoe.
Everything is built on top of the next thing, so every skill I learn just helps me with the next skill I learn. Converse is a great environment to ask people questions and to not be judged for what you don't know.
So much more work is being put into this than what I initially realized would be.
Being here has just been an experience that I feel elevated me as a designer. It will continue to elevate me and, place me in a great position in life to be able to, use this knowledge and apply it elsewhere. Inline work I heard is very hard to get work inline. What that is, collections that they release every season. And just for you to even get one product in line I heard is really tough. And I already have like 8.
When I was first designing shoes as a kid, I would only do it for aesthetic purposes and, just making things look cool. But I realized there's so much more than just aesthetics. It's more of function and storytelling. Like a shoe designed by Tinker Hatfield, and there's a story behind that one that gravitates you towards that shoe instead of the one that looks cool.
One of my most proud moments, I think I've made friends. Also a proud moment is just kind of like realizing like, okay, like I am a legitimate artist. I don't have to keep calling myself a struggling, hungry artist. Like this is happening. I think Converse really does kind of start to align me with what I'm trying to do in the end. I would love eventually, somewhere in life, to create a graphic design firm that's geared towards musicians. And I think Converse kind of fits that mold perfectly of like collaborating with musicians and artists.
Right now, I'm working on creating a workshop for the color team, some sort of activity that would help us decide the color palette for next season. Having power and being able to create objects yourself is like really meaningful. You don't really choose to be a designer. I feel like everyone is a designer in their own right,
designing is just solving problems.
That's what it's all about, taking something out of nowhere and building it from scratch, making it tangible. You get to learn from the experts. You get to learn from, people who've been in here for years. They've been all over, and they're able to rub that off on you. Every day I'm picking up something. So a lot of the design processes and a lot of the technicalities they have.
Some of the projects that I've been working on previously and currently is spring and summer 2024 men apparel. So it's super dope, but I've been illustrating t-shirt graphics, which have then been spread across a lot of other things. So it's really cool to see that evolution of my work, just slowly making its way throughout Converse.
I have a list of sticky notes on my wall of what my goals were, and one of the goals were, before the apprenticeship ends, was to make a shoe by my own hands, and we did that in sneaker school.
It was a challenge I was invited to be a part of from the creative director at Converse, and he was like, they have this new fabric from Nike that's unreleased, and we have a bunch of it, and I would love for you to play around with it, see what you can do with it. And I got my hands on it, and I was able to just cut it up, create a pattern from another Converse garment, and just sew it within 2-3 days, just cook something up for the challenge, and it went really well.
Something that I actually made with my own hands, cut out all the materials, glued them all on, and was able to try them on, and then give it to someone else who needed it. That was definitely a tearjerker, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just glad my manager gave me the opportunity to, again, express myself and just be able to put these things out here for the, people to relish and just enjoy. And that's the best part about it. You create things so people can have an experience with it. It's an emotional connection, not just, with me and the clothing, but people who buy it.
My experience at Converse has been really lovely. It's been, I would say, humbling and empowering at the same time. I've loved my time here, and I'm so excited for me to stay here, honestly. I know this program is gonna end so soon, but I'm not really thinking about that as much as all the things that are really gonna come after it.
Is there any advice you'd give for people looking into this?
Yeah, be yourself. Stay in your own lane. Stop looking over your shoulder. Everybody does that too much. Everybody's always trying to do what the next man is doing.
Definitely just carry yourself with that confidence of already being in that place. That's what I learned. I'm the more confident I am in my art and myself as a person, the more people will recognize that and start to appreciate my artistry.
Just to be yourself. If you're hiding what you really think and what you really feel, then you can't have a design that really speaks.
Dude, don't tell yourself no. If you want to do something, do it. But if I would have to tell some kids right now, if some kid was right in front of me, meet as many people as possible.
All-Star Design Team 2022.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Are you proud of your boy? Get me out of this chair, dude. I'm going crazy. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good?